Hi, everybody. How are you today? We are live. Just checking stuff out. Good morning, Swivelers in the house first. Yeah. Yay. Got that hashtag coffee in now. John Mayo, good morning. How are y'all doing today? I hope you stay safe and well. I'm waiting for a snowstorm to come in tonight. Oh, John, no fun. Snowstorms are no fun. They get, how much are you expecting today, though? And I forgot, John, where are you at? Good morning, Ann. Good morning, Muddy Mess. How are you? Good to see you. John is waiting for a snowstorm. How many inches are they expecting? I forgot, John. Where are you at? I know I should remember all these things, but it doesn't stay in my brain. I have a hard enough time remembering where I'm at. God, the honest truth, right? Oh my gosh. Ann, Muddy Mess, how's your morning going? Things are going well. Let's hope. Today's question, or today's subject matter, is a relationship means you can come together to make each other better, support each other, build each other, believe in each other, be their peace, not their problem. I thought that was a great thing, because how many relationships am I in this world where I don't find peace? That it actually adds to my stress level. I think with kids and stuff like that, that's kind of natural. All right. But somewhere you have to find peace in your heart. And a lot of the time I think of that. Hi, Blistering Barnacles. How are you this morning? A lot of time I think about, Anne is getting another 4 inches tonight, tomorrow. Ooh, man. How about you, John? How many are they expecting? Anyway, I think with kids and stuff, there is a certain amount of problem, not peace. And that's because it's not really a problem. I guess I would think kids, Indiana, 9 inches, South Indiana, holy cannoli. I'm hoping our snow is done for the year. I'm really hoping it is. I'm not a big fan of the snow, for sure. It makes it really hard to get around. I'm instantly stuck at home and losing money. If I can't get out, I can't make money. And so that's why I'm more like the snow. Stay up there, please, and stay up there. We have mountains all around us. So there's a lot of places to get snow if you want to. Who knows? Hi, RG. How are you? Let's get you up there, RG. So who knows? They were just talking on Saz's 73 about somewhere in the United States. One of the deserts had big time snow, which isn't normal overnight. I didn't know where that was. Do you know, RG? Arizona people seem to know more what's going on in the deserts around than I do. But yeah, they were talking about somewhere in the United States, one of the deserts had like super record snow that doesn't usually happen at all. And snow is good because snow is fresh water, right? It melts, the melt off, cleans stuff up. It's good. It's good for the water. It's good for the cycle of life and all that stuff. But every year lots of people die because of the snow, but then lots of people die because of lots of things too. But Jonathan, good morning, sir. How are you? I have a district tournament tomorrow. Can't wait. Positive strength healing your way, Jonathan. Win. Oh, Jonathan, do well. We have a mud derby. We get snow every year, just not in big bunches. Oh, okay. You have a mud derby? Oh, that would be fun to watch. Is that with cars or right? I would think so. Oh my gosh. Do well, Jonathan. Good thoughts for you. Okay, so today's subject is, boom, boom, I'm going to read it again. A relationship means you come together to make each other better, support each other, build each other, believe in each other, be their peace, not their problem. I just right now remembered that the subject yesterday, we only got to the first 2 of that, and we were going to do the second 2 today. I had totally forgotten, but now I remember. Hopefully I'll remember tomorrow, and we'll hit the last one. Hi, Queen. How are you? Boom. Good to see you, Queen. on this channel. Please check out other people that you might like to watch. And we're not subbing for subs. If it's somebody that you would actually be interested in watching and supporting, please subscribe. All right. He said, RG says, no, that's just to get to town. Our roads are dirt as the snow melts and we have muddy derby to get these supplies. Oh, sorry, RG. That's funny. I thought you meant that you actually had a derby and it was all about the mud. I recently ran into a guy who had mud. I did a short on it. Mud all over his car. Truck. It was just like everywhere. And I asked him if I could do a short on it because it was just like, don't ever tell me my car's dirty, man. This had like cakes of mud everywhere. And he says, this is not even the muddiest it's been. I was like, oh my gosh. And they were definitely doing some back road mud stuff. And they had like a couple quarts of wood in the back of the truck and stuff like that. We just met at the gas station. Oh my. Oh, that's funny. No, that's just how to get to town. Oh, RG, you're funny. We have up here what we call the mud run, and several organizations do it. And they actually make an obstacle course that's super, super muddy in places and stuff like that. And, it's usually for one charity or another. And people pay money to go and run through the mud. It's amazing. Do the obstacle course and stuff like that. Mud runs. And it's a real thing. It's a real, but we're a little different up here too, right? We're known for our mud. Me getting muddy too as a magnet fisher is, a normal Tuesday. It really is. I do just get muddy. I just noticed in one of my recent videos, I had that streak of mud across my forehead. Squirrel, good morning. Great to see you. It's good to see you. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Matthew, good morning. Good to see you. Nice to see you. Well, it is. What day is today? Tuesday, right? Tuesday. Mud, glorious mud. Right. Good for your skin. That's what I hear. There's people who pay big money to take a dip in a mud bath and stuff like that. Leave Seattle to go to Dallas, Fort Worth. Not today, Matthew. Today I'm staying in Seattle. In fact, when I'm done with here, I'm going to run a kid to school and I'm going to go work. It's Fed Up Tuesday. Why is it Fed Up Tuesday, Blistering? Because it's not Monday. It's not Wednesday, which is hump day. It's not Friday. It's not Thursday, which is almost the weekend, right? Friday kicks off the weekend. But to me, it doesn't matter if it's Monday through Friday or during the week. I'm still up and I'm still working one way, shape, or form or another. I work 24 hours. Not 24 hours. I work 7 days a week. I work all the time. If it's not with one thing, it's another thing. But I do try and end work by 10 and get in bed by 10. And I'm up again at 4. Oh, which today was a tad bit hard. I don't know why. I'm slouching so bad. Get down in the chair. Squeaky. Hi, adventures with I am Papa. Hi, Papa. How are you this morning? Good to see you. So, Blistering, why is it Fed Up Tuesday? Is that really a thing? Not to say that I'm behind in life and what's cool, because I'm kind of behind in life and what's cool. And I apologize, you guys. Just right now, I remembered that we were going to go over the last two. We were going to go over the last two parts of yesterday's, and I totally forgot it. Where is yesterday's? I don't know. We were going to go over give without reason and most of all care for people without expectations. But I forgot about that, so I'll try and remember to do that tomorrow. Okay, here we go. Kelly's brain not working again. I know you are all surprised. Swamp Rat Nation, good morning. How are you today? It's good to see you. How is Florida? Oh my. I have totally forgotten that we were going to do the last two parts of that yesterday's today. So we'll do that tomorrow, hopefully. I thought it was Taco Tuesday in the U.S. Queen Nessie, let me explain this to you. tacos are for every day of the week. I love tacos. Taco Tuesday, we have Taco Friday, we have Taco Wednesday, we have Taco Thursday. Do we have Taco Sundays? I don't know. We must. Tacos are the best, man. They're the best. And anything wrapped in a tortilla shell is amazing as far as I'm concerned. Good morning, Mary King. It's good to see you. I hope your day is going well. Swampy says, I'm good. Weather's great. Getting to go out and get some old bottles. Oh, you're going bottle hunting today. That is really cool. That would be fun. I hope you get some good stuff. Casey Jones is in the house. Good morning. Great to see you, sweetie. Up and about. The day has started. A relationship means you come together to make each other better, support each other, build each other, believe in each other. Be their peace, not their problem. Pops, Magnet Fishing, good morning. Great to see you today. TGIF, good morning. Great to see you today. The subject today. Okay. Boom. I'm going to read it from here. It's really funny because my phone is a little bit delayed from here. Or no, this is delayed from my phone. Other way around. MJ, good morning. Good to see you. It's always good to see you. Let's see. Yep, we found an old bottle dump in my last adventure. Need a wagon to get them all. Nice. Let's see. Yours too. I'm here, but watching TV. I had to connect phone to comment. Was waiting 10 minutes early. Oh, nice. Thank you for being here, Mary King. I appreciate that. And MJ is saying good morning to her mama. Or is it the other way? Wait. Yep. MJ said good morning, mama. Mary King is MJ's mom, if you guys didn't know that. Iron Antler, good morning, sir. How are you? Swiveler, number 1 in the house is back. There we go. TGIS says, hi, Jamie. Wish you didn't feel down, but I understand. Yep. Yeah. Emotions are a very big thing. I think you need to figure out what makes you feel better and do it. Right? I think you do. Because at the end of the day, I know depression's real. God knows there's days when everything feels so heavy. It's more of a heavy feeling for me. There's days when things feel too heavy. Okay, because I have a lot of responsibility for a lot of people, and pretty soon that's going to be ending. But it's been a long time that I've had responsibility for a lot of people. And the burden can get extremely heavy at times, right? A relationship means you come together to make each other better, support each other, build each other, believe in each other. Be their peace, not their problem. It's the last part that caught me. Be their peace, not their problem. What do you guys think about that? It's retrograde at the moment. You mean depression or to be depressed? It is funny how it is really funny, not funny, funny, strange how, especially I see it with the youth. I don't think depression has gotten bigger than the past. I just think depression wasn't talked about. I didn't think it was identified as depression. Okay. I don't think it was talked about like that. Just life sometimes got hard, and life was hard. And sometimes it made you sad. And sometimes it was like, too damn bad, that's life. Okay. I think depression has always been around. I just don't think it's been talked about or looked at in the same light. Okay. Some days my days are heavy. I don't look at it as depression. Okay. But sometimes I have more things I can deal with than I can deal with that day. I kind of tune out, turn off. I kind of get in auto mode to get through it. Okay. But if you have 7 kids and you go spend time as a single parent, okay, and there's always more month than there is money. Always more demands on your money. Today I'm not going metal detecting or magnet fishing. Today I'm going to go and do door dashing. I think I will for the next week, solid, because I have bills to pay. Big girl panties, put them on, get out there. Getting a lot of exercises, I'm getting out. Does it help my YouTube channel? No. You need to actually go make content to help your YouTube channel. But sometimes you got to do the other, right? Relationships are hard, but we take care of each other when we are sick or down. That's right. But do we take care of each other when we're happy too? It should be a constant care thing. You know, respecting, loving, everything we've been talking about so far. Right? Right? But we do take care of each other when we're sick or down, especially then, right? Blue, geez, spelling. She said something about that. Winter blues. Are winter blues a real thing? Absolutely. You know, days we go without seeing the sun. Days we go, everything's gray. Does that dampen the depression? My sister wouldn't live here because of that. Okay, as soon as she got the ability and old enough, she moved away. Why? Because she would rather have 3 months of extreme hot and the rest of the time see the sun. Okay. I live in a place where it's gray a lot of times. And seasonal depression or seasonal, I have another word for it. It's the lack of light. So they're always big about making sure you get your vitamin D because they say that actually replacing it in your body actually helps you. I don't know. I don't have seasonal depression. I don't have time for that. I joke a lot about that, right? I'm not depressed. It's not my schedule. I don't have time. Just saying things like that is triggered. Okay? I don't have time in my life to get sick. I don't have time to be depressed. It's not in my thing. It's on my schedule. Okay? Does it mean that the world gets heavy? Oh, the world gets really heavy for me sometimes. Yeah, I just choose to look at it differently. Being an adult has things that are hard. Being an adult has day after day after day after day of not feeling like it, but doing it anyways. Okay? Being an adult means you do things you don't want to do all the time. Okay? The downside of the upside of that is nobody tells me when I have to go to bed. Nobody tells me what I can eat. Nobody tells me when I have to clean up my room. Nobody tells me when I have to clean a bathroom. Nobody tells me things like that anymore. The flip side of it is sometimes I have to do a lot of things I don't want to do because I'm an adult, like pay bills, live life, right? And I can choose to look at that like at least I get that privilege to be able to do that. I get the privilege to go to work every day. Is it what I want to do every day? Oh, no. Independently wealthy, moving around the country in my little Subi, right? Filming things, putting up content. Oh, yeah, I want to do that. But sometimes I have to do the other because I am not independently wealthy, right? Man, money changes everything too. People say the love of money is evil, which is taken out of context, right? Money's important, guys. Plugsy would talk about that. He would say that money's important. Why? Because money makes the world go round. Money makes you allows you to do things. Blistering barnacles, it builds up and then it gets too much to handle. Okay. 4-star heat. My skin is dry everywhere. Quit itching. My skin is dry everywhere. Okay, it builds up and then it gets too much to handle. But you're handling it, blistering, Jamie. You are handling it. So it doesn't get too much to handle. You are handling it. How do I know that? You're here. You may not feel at the moment that you can handle it, but you can. You can handle so much more So much more than you think you can, Jamie. Okay? It feels like you're real close to the end. I know. But you can handle it. And I know this because you're here. Okay? Is it pleasant? Do you feel good? Are you happy? Do you feel so weighted down that you just kind of want to lay it flat on the floor and just kind of sink into the floor because lifting anything or moving anything is just too much effort because of all the weight that's pulling you down when it gets too much to handle? It's not too much to handle, Jamie. It's not pleasant. It's not fun. It's exhausting. Okay? But I know you can handle it because you are here. And you will be here tomorrow. So no matter how much it builds up, the sadness or the depression or whatever, remember, this is my opinion. I am not a psychologist, psychiatrist, counselor, or anything. I'm just a lady who's lived with a lot of people and had a lot of life. Okay, I've been on a self-help journey since like forever. Okay, and Jamie, you can handle it. You can. I know this and I believe in you because you are here and you will be here tomorrow and you will be here the next day and you will be the next day. So no matter how heavy life is feeling, a truth from the outside observer of your box is that you can handle it, you are handling it, and it's not too much. It just feels like too much at the moment, but it's not because you are here. Sorry, guys, got lost. Don't forget that you are here. Did I say good morning, squirrel? No, I can't remember. If I didn't, now I'm saying it. Good morning, squirrel. Diane, good morning. Always good to see you, girl. It's really good to see you. Thank you for being here. Get got up, get up. Depression was treated a lot like PTSD with our service members in the past. Suck it up and have a drink. Not a good approach. I'm not going to be popular for saying this, Swampy. I understand this. It's almost become chic to be depressed. I am not talking about true depression. Okay? I'm around a lot of teenagers with a lot of the recent junk and listening, and it's almost become chic to have disorders. Why does that bother me? Because there's really, really people who need help out there. Okay? And there's really, really people who just need to put on their big girl panties and get on with life. Is depression real? Yes. Is PTSD real? Yes. But there's this whole group of people who, because life is a little bit difficult, are not putting on their big boy panties and big boy girl panties and getting on with life and saying, I'm depressed. Because it's become chic. It's become cool to be. Just like the pronoun things. Okay? Don't take away the value of the people who are really, truly struggling. Life is heavy sometimes. Life is difficult sometimes. Life is not fun sometimes. Right? That is normal life. That is normal. Put on your big girl panties, put on your big boy panties, and get on with it. Do not blur the line. There is some people who are clinically seriously depressed. Usually is a chemical imbalance or stuff like that. If your depression can be fixed with an attitude change the attitude. And don't take away the direction from the people who are really having a problem. I am not joking. My gosh. I sit around and I listen to the kids today. I listen to them. Okay. I listen to them because I'm around them. Depression is real. And there's a point where fixing your attitude can't change that. Okay? Look at your diet. Look at your life choices. Look at stuff like that. And you can sometimes fix that depression. But please don't jump on the I'm so depressed wagon because it's chic. There's people with real problems, right? And it's not just now we're trying to talk about our feelings and how we feel and what we think. Okay? Life is heavy. Strive to make your life lighter. Figure out a way to be more positive. Figure out a better path. Don't jump on a bandwagon. Don't put yourself in a box unless you're in that box. Okay? PTSD is real. Okay? Depression is real. Feeling that life is heavy and a little bit too much for you today is not depression, guys. It's an attitude and a choice. People who are truly, truly depressed know the difference. People who are on the bandwagon, get off. Okay? Not joking. Fix what you can in your life. And Swampy, I am not picking at this. This is true. Okay? This is true. What Swampy says is very true. But what I'm telling you is I listen and I see. And if you've created the problem yourself, which you have, product of your choices, not a chemical imbalance, not a diet thing, not a genetic thing, even if it is, there's lots of things you can do to make things better. Okay? Sorry. Seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, it's a real thing. I've actually known one guy in my life who really had that. Now, days of gray can kind of make me feel a little bit down, a little bit cold. Okay? Like this feeling of cold, right? Okay. Right. There are people who can't get out of bed some days. They're so depressed. That's a different thing. My doctor told me go to the tanning bed in the winter. Towels, I said, yeah, really. Or then you got the skin cancer thing, so, All I want is to be happy. Then, Jamie, please decide to be happy. First step is that. Look for the positive in anything. Okay? Look for the positive in everything. Right? Let's see. Temps in M-Day have been 45, 55 all summer. No snow yet. Ooh, nice. Jenny, good morning. Good to see you, Jenny. Down we go. Down we go. Vitamin D. See, all these things are things that can help you feel better. Right? I'd rather be happy with nothing, than sad with everything. That's true. Sometimes I don't want to even go out on an adventure. Oh, I get that. Okay. When I'm out there throwing a magnet, I can't even tell you how good I feel. Okay. Out there throwing the magnet, talking to the camera. I just sort of get in my own world. Okay. But at the same time, I have financial responsibilities, and I am it. I still have 3 teenagers. I am it. Me, alone. It. So sometimes I have to make other choices. And I know if I go out for 2 hours and throw that magnet, it'll be better. But there's only 24 hours in a day. And sometimes the burden gets really heavy. And a lot of people would run to I'm depressed. I'm not depressed. The burden's heavy. It's a big burden. Will I succeed? Yes, I will. And in the end, I'll be stronger. And I know this. Okay. So for a few days, I don't get to go and throw that magnet and feel better. Okay. In the end, it's really up to me. I am the head of household. Everything is up to me in the end. Does that get tiring? Yes. Does it get depressing? Yes. Okay. Am I depressed? No. Why? Because I will not give in to that. I have had the privilege in my life to raise 7 children. The last 3 are almost done. Don't quite know what I'm going to do with myself after that, but I'll figure it out. Right? Is it heavy? Heavier than hell. So we get back to the question of the day, and I'm sorry I'm way behind in chat. A relationship means you come together to make each other better, support each other, build each other, believe in each other. Jamie, I believe in you. You can find the positive. Be their peace, not their problem. Do I have a relationship with blistering barnacles? Of course I do. There's different many levels of relationships, just like we were talking about love. Right? When Jamie comes here, should he feel more burdened or weighted down, or should he feel lighter? Well, I hope he feels lighter, but at the end, it's up to him because he has to choose what he's going to take and receive from this life, right? Right? I hope he walks away feeling a little bit stronger, because if he feels a little bit stronger, a little more confident, and a little bit knowing that somebody believes in him and that I know he has overcome it every day because he's here, and he can flip to the positive and see that and say, right now, this is hard, but I'm walking through it and I will have another good day. It will be there. There will be another good day. It is in my future. Then he can walk through that valley until he can get up the hill. Right? We all walk through valleys. Trust me, we all do. I don't care how rosy your life is. You still go through a valley now and then. Okay? Right? Relationships. I'm not talking husband and wife here. I'm talking about any relationship. Right? MJ, Mom, we need to go on more adventures. Yes, you do. Just push through a smile. It will make one feel better, whether you feel it or not. That's right. Choose happiness. You guys, it's hard to be my friend. Really, it's hard to be my friend. I know that. Because you'll tell me something disastrous that's happened to you, and I'll start laughing, and you're like, what the hell's funny about that? Well, at least this and that. And then I can give you 5 things real quick that didn't happen. And you're like, going, Jesus, Kelly. And I'm like, no, I'm not joking. If that's all that happened to you this year, this time, this moment, you're doing real good. Because why? You get to breathe. You get to go to bed tonight and you get to wake up again tomorrow. Right? You get to go to bed tonight and you get to wake up again and do it again tomorrow. Well, that's kind of actually depressing, Kelly. No, it's not. You get a chance to look for the positive tomorrow. You get a chance to see a good outcome tomorrow. Okay? Just push through, smile. It will make one feel better. There's actually studies that's been out there that if you look in the mirror and you practice smiling, and you say, no matter what happens today, I'm going to smile. I usually laugh at tragedy. That's hard to take. I can usually quickly find at least and then you get to be awake to fight the battle again tomorrow. Right? I can usually find the positive in most bad. I actually can, because I practiced. Not that it just woke up and it happened. And if you're unsure about your life and your life is tragic and your life is awful and your life is hard and your life is depressing, oh my gosh, please open your eyes and look around you. There are people out there who have it worse than you. At least I'm not At least this, whatever the sentence is, you need to tell yourself in your mind. Somebody out there is in a worse situation, or worse of all, doesn't get time to fix it anymore. They won't wake up tomorrow. Okay? Choose happiness. Choose to find the good. Choose to go towards the light, not towards the darkness. Well, not if you're dying. Towards the light is kind of like an in thing, but you know what I'm saying, right? Good morning, Scott. How are you? I love it. Just magnet fishing just gives me peace, guys. Really good peace. Mad Meg, good morning. If there's anybody here you guys don't recognize, please check them out. You're very welcome, Blistering Barnacles, and I hope I didn't overstep. But I can tell you one thing about being my friend. On whatever level you're my friend, I will piss you off. I will make you angry. I will say something inappropriate, and I will somehow offend you. I will. Because too often I speak what's on my mind, and I speak what you have to hear, but you may not be willing to hear that. And again, I'm saying this. It's my opinion. Okay? It's just my opinion. But I've lived a long life in 58 years already. And I know 80-year-olds are like, wait, Kelly, you're only 58. What are you talking about? Too often I've been a single mom of a bunch of kids. Too often I'm the end. I'm the financial everything. Okay? I've had a lot of life experience at 58. Mo Bang, good morning. Geez, I love those new cards of yours. Those are really cool. For me, depression is biochemical issue usually, right? I just have to push through it. My Sherry usually sends me out to explore, ride my bike, or do some activity. Right? Right. Okay. You guys know anything about Swamp Rat Nation? You have to get to know his story. Again, it is his story, not mine to tell. So I hope you guys understand that. Okay. If anybody has a right to be depressed, if that's a thing, I don't know if that's a thing, Swamp Rat. I don't know if that's a thing. Okay. It's anybody who's gotten a ticking talk put in their head. Right, Swamp Rat Nation? My mother used to do this to me, drive me nuts. Okay, when I was younger, we lived across the street from a high school that had a great running track. And this is probably why I started running so much. And I don't know, I was probably being cranky all day, but it was about me. When you're a kid, it's about you. Everything's about you. And she would actually pick up my running shoes and go tell me to go running. Get out of here. Come back when you can be nice. Come back when you can be nice. Used to run. I'd run for miles. I'd run until I felt like vomiting. But I can tell you, when I came home, peace. Chemicals were, and was that chemically? Probably. It was all through the puberty crap going up and down, up and down. I used to say running was my therapy. No, I hate running. I hate running. I go jog around a track for 10 miles. Oh my God, talk about boring. Okay. Around. That was before there was all those cool headsets and stuff. Around and around. Also, too, we didn't have money for the cool headsets, so I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sorry, guys. Forced hair heat. Beautiful stuff. Queen says, my cats keep me going. Animals can be the difference in everything. Anyway, running always brought me home. Always made me feel better. Good morning, Cherry Lynn. How are you this morning? It's good to see you. Cats are great snugglers. Yes, they are. And they sure have attitude. Swamp Rat says 100% agree. I threw my big boy panties away a long time ago. Now commando. Oh, swiveler. TMI, my friend. but you got to let things breathe. And yes, Swamp Asney, he has Parkinson's disease, and I have depression issues a lot. It's not a situation, it's a chemical issue. Yeah. Easy. Good morning. Just popping in between trips to the neighbors for water. You don't have water where you're at? That's not good. Okay. Overwhelmed or underwhelmed. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. It is. It can be very hard. Mine was down to hypothyroidism. Yeah, see, there are people who have chemical stuff in their body that actually causes depression and stuff like that. If that is you, then you need to learn to handle it. You not handle the depression. Handle a way, figure a way to get your imbalance out. I can tell you, as a teenager, going and running 10 miles or running until I felt like I was going to vomit, sure took care of the hormones. I think teenagers are so misunderstood, and it's about a hormonal thing. You just got to get all the excess because it's high and it's low, and the hormones are high and the hormones are low. Normal body kicking in. Same with menopause. Okay, the chemicals are there. The chemicals are not there. The chemicals are there. You know, the hormones up and down in your body. Of course, you're going to be a little bat crazy. I was going to fish that differently. Okay. So what are you going to do to physically get that washed out of your system and get more balanced and get more quiet? This too shall pass. I wasn't a teenager forever. It did pass. I wasn't in menopause forever. It did pass. Okay. Been pregnant so many times or breastfeeding. Again, hormones up, hormones down, hormones this way, sideways, next way, crossways. Okay. First of all, knowing that it's a chemical imbalance. Not letting the chemical imbalance stop you. Okay. Not letting the past continue to control you. Not saying it's not bad and sad. I get that. I know that. I know that for a fact. Okay. Knowing what it is, stating it, saying it, and moving on from it. Right? You guys don't know everything about me yet. You will one day, maybe. Okay? All right? Name it. Move on from it. Oh, such easy words, Kelly. No, it's not. It's a friggin' battle every day. Okay, but every day you get to stay on this planet Earth, and every day you get to fight the battle is a day well worth fighting the battle. Be their peace, not their problem. Okay? So worth it. So worth it. Depression is real. Don't tell me you're depressed when it's a fad. And I'm not talking about the older adults here and stuff like that. It's the teenagers. It's cool to have disorders. What the hell? It's not cool. Okay? It's a struggle. It's a battle. And when you've had this quote unquote disorder forever, and you've had to fight year after year after year after year with it, okay? And you're a teenager and you're going to be a woe is me because of something stupid. Man, stop it. Okay, stop it. Go running. Depression is real. But we do not sit and wallow on it. We get on with life. We get over it. We figure out how it is we're going to work with it, manage it. It's like any disease, any thing, anything at all. If it's good or bad, I know so many people who are terminal, guys. Right now, I know so many people who have stuff that is terminal. Well, we're all going to die. None of us gets out of this alive. I could be dead tomorrow. I could get hit by a truck. I know this. Okay. so many people who are terminal. Okay. I'm not terminal. Well, my arthritis is progressing worse than worse. The vegan has gone carnivore. You don't think that was a problem for me? You don't think that is the problem for me? Okay. Snide comments. So now you're eating meat. What a vegan. Well, between the lines, my folks. Okay. I have to walk. I have to make money. I have to support my children. I have to continue on. I don't get to sit and wallow in my pain. Okay. The one and only thing I hadn't tried was a full carnivore diet. And damn it, it is working. Okay. I feel my legs hurt today. You know why? Not my knees, not my ankles, not my hips. My muscles hurt today. The tired kind of hurt where you worked them out a lot. You know how many years it's been since that's happened? Right? I got put on a anti-anxiety medicine because one of the doctors said I was not dealing with my situation. What, by trying to ignore it? By doing life anyways? By continuing on? I took myself off the medication again. Of course, I got 3 or 4 letters. I need to get back to the doctors because they're going to try and convince me to go back on the medication because I'm not dealing with my issues. I have dismissed my issues. I have early onset degenerate arthritis. The only way I'm getting out of here is one day I will not be able to wipe my ass, my bottom. Does that bother me? Extremely. Okay. One day I should be in a wheelchair. I don't know. I've gone carnivore against everything I believe in, but that's the last thing I haven't tried. I feel better. I'm not telling you to do that. Okay. I'm not telling you to do that. I've gone, being vegan clears up arthritis for tons of people. It just was making me sicker. Right. I am depressed. Great. Figure out how you can manage that and get on with life. Mary King agrees with Swamp Rat. Depression is real. Absolutely. 100%. Okay. Absolutely 100%. Manage it. That's so cold and direct, Kelly. Manage it. Don't whine about it. Manage it. A relationship means that sometimes that you come together to support each other, to build each other, to believe in each other, and be their peace, not their problem. Okay. I haven't shared a lot about my issues with you guys because I don't want to add the burden to your burden already. Okay. I'm not talking about stuff just out of the air. Let's see how many people aren't coming back tomorrow. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I hope this helps somebody. Did I say good morning, Mobang? I think I did already. We got a good morning, Sherry. Hard to keep up with the chat. Don't know how Grandma does it all in and out. I could actually probably do this for 4 or 5 hours, but we're not going to because I do have a. Yes. Oh, this is a big problem. I went down the rabbit hole depression. So glad I climbed out. I'm going to assume I meant climbed out. Right? So glad you climbed out. Right? People with true depression can't change it with an attitude. It is what it is. You can't change it with an attitude all the time. You are very Write about that. If it's a chemical imbalance, figure out how to get in balance. I'm here telling you to this day that there's other things besides drugs that can make you better. Okay? I've tried everything with my arthritis. Okay? Sometimes it's genetic, but what's going to make you feel better? Figure it out. Do it. Can't always be attitude, but the fact that you get up every morning means that the next morning, the next morning, the next morning, that you're trying to find what your solution is. And what your solution is might not be the same as mine. Okay? I'm getting a lot of outside influences to say, yeah, support the carnivore diet, support it. But I'm telling you, that works for me. That might not work for you. Okay? But find a solution. Okay? Teenage hormonal stuff, my mom's solution of having me go run. I took that all the way up until 29 till I couldn't walk. I used to do 10 miles a day, 6 days a week. Sunday was the day of rest or exhaustion, whatever you want to think about it. Right? Right? Why? It just got the crap out of my body, guys. It got the excess chemicals, the excess everything out of my body. Okay? Don't drink. I don't. I'm allergic to it. Lucky. Okay? There's all kinds of things that actually will make your condition, your issue, your everything different. Watch your diet. Watch your sleep. I've talked to one of my friends who says his mind can't turn off. Okay, it just rolls and rolls and rolls. My mind doesn't turn off. But then I look at the diet. Okay, not saying that would help. Don't know. I look at the diet. I look at the smoking. I look at the crazy lifestyle of working, not bad lifestyle, working. Okay? Brain won't shut off. God, I so know that. I so know that. The brain just won't be quiet and let me sleep. I know that. Okay? I get it. Yeah, I have a constant voices in my head too. Geez, they even have different names and people. Oh, it's okay. Come to peace with it. We sing together. No, I'm sort of joking, but not. I have a friend who speaks the truth to me, and sometimes the truth is like, really? Do you have to speak the truth to me? In fact, I have a quote. Just when I saw it, it was just him. Brought him just to mind, right? Telling the truth, even when you don't want to see the truth, because I too need somebody to catch my blind sides. Okay, because we can't. Sometimes we get so involved in this, right, that we forgot this little hole out here. There's a little hole to get out of this mess. And you're so involved in this, you can't see the escape route. Right? Because the escape route you think is over here, but that one's welded shut. You didn't even turn around to look at the bottom one to get out of the problem, to fix the problem, to change the problem, because you're so stuck and your brain can't think. Right? I have a quote for subject for that. Good morning, Walt Money. Good to see you. Very, very good to see you. All right. Diane, I have occasional days when depression is so deep I can't get out of bed and all I do is cry. I allow myself an hour and no longer. Right? Right? Solution. Managing. I don't even want to call it a solution because it doesn't really fix the problem. You'll have days like that again. Right? But you are managing the problem? Or should we call it an issue? Or should we call it a light event? Think too many things we call a problem. Problem to me is something I can't fix. I have different levels of problems too. Things I can fix, things that have to wait, things that I can't fix because it's out of my control, and then things that I just put up on the shelf to one day say, hey, God, what the hell was that about? Or maybe someday it can come off the shelf and I can figure out how to fix it. But not yet, right? Good morning, Fairy Dust. How are you doing? It's good to see you. How's your back, girl? Is your back doing better? Back pain and teeth pain are to me like the worst things. Scotty, been too frosty here in the UK. Keep warm to Grandma. To the Americans, you're an amazing magnet worker. And I feel happy every day. I have good days and I have bad days. Yep, we all do. And I think that's one thing we got to remember. Everybody has good days and bad days. Everybody has good moments and bad moments. I do. I woke up the whole house this morning at 4. True confessions. In a high volume tone. Whole house, 4 a.m. Well, I know the streamers didn't go to bed till just recently. Okay, but that's their work. I know the kid who has to catch the bus and go to school didn't have to wake up yet. I woke up the whole house this morning, madder than crap. Why? Because again, the scale disappeared from the bathroom. Every morning I get up. Every morning I weigh myself. Every morning I take a shower. Okay? I don't care if you use the scale. Put it back. Okay? I know I have 4 or 5 hammers around here. Why? Because after I spend a half an hour looking for a hammer, I just go buy a new one. Okay? If you use it, put it back. What was the consequences of that? Not putting the scale back? I woke up the whole damn house. And I stood there and I waited till the scale appeared. Mean? Overboard? Unnecessary? Okay, this is the lady who gets up at 4 and works until she goes to bed at 10. My quote-unquote downtime when I'm chatting with you guys on lives and stuff like that, I'm editing. Okay, I'm never just watching your video, ever. I'm watching your video, I'm editing. I'm on your live, and I'm editing. Okay, because one day I want to take this into the millions. Why? So then I can go get in my little Subi and go all over the country and visit with people one-on-one. Right? That takes work, that takes effort, that takes time. But damn it, put my scale back. Overreaction, Kelly? No, I don't think it is at all. Okay, I don't think it's an overreaction. I think it's an educational experience and moment for everybody else in this house. The lady who works all the time and works hard and is feeding your belly and putting a roof over your head and paying for your taekwondo and everything else should not have to spend a half an hour when she wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning looking for the scale that's supposed to be in the bathroom. There you go. One more thing about that. Yeah. I don't know, guys. It's okay. Teenage years and this time of the life can get really hard. But you know, this too shall pass, right? Remember, kids are temporary in your house. And if you do your job right, look at this. Exploring and magnet fishing brought me out of depression. So many benefits to being out in nature and cleaning the waterways. That's right. Didn't that work? That worked for you, Bad Mag. That worked for you. You found what works. My mom wasn't wrong. Get outside. Go do something. Here, let me help you figure out what that is. Throw the running shoes at you. She started that. She just did it a few times. And then I just put the running shoes on myself and went. Okay? Because I knew it made me feel better. But look at exploring and magnet fishing. Get out of your house. Pick yourself out of the situation and go, I'm running out of time, am I not? Them ducks are fun in the background of your magnet fishing. Yeah, doesn't it sound like they're laughing? I never thought about that, but one of my grandsons, Tommy, was with me one day, and he says, "Why are the ducks all laughing at us, Grandma?" He has a big thing with thinking that people laugh at him and he's very serious and very sensitive. Not a bad thing. It's just his nature, right? And he gets really upset if he thinks somebody's laughing at him. Like if he drops something and I laugh, because normal reaction for me. And I've explained this to him over and over. And before he left to Korea, we were finding our path with that. And how I react and how he receives it isn't the same thing. But we were out there and he's like, "Grandma, why are they all laughing at us?" I'm like, "What?" And I started to listen to the ducks, and now I cannot hear the ducks any way but laughing. And they do. They sound like they're laughing. It's an irritating laugh. Magnet fishing helps. This one in the background. Ducks. Sorry, I didn't highlight it. That's what I meant to do. Let's see. Down we go. Have I missed anybody yet? Going on adventures with my husband, doing things he wants to do too. I have fun despite myself, and it helps our relationship. That's right. Right? This is my point of view. My mother wants to go do something, and I don't want to do it. Okay? When my mother wants to go do something, and I really don't want to do it just because of whatever. I'm tired. I've had a long week. I come up with 50,000 excuses. Okay? In my lifetime, I have figured out that going out and doing things with my mother always made me feel better, and I always had a good time. My attitude sometimes going into the event or the thing or the adventure was not where it needed to be. I went anyways. Why'd you go anyways? Because I know in the end and past experience that it always turns out good, that I always have fun, that I'm always grateful that I went afterwards. But sometimes those steps to do it are like that. In fact, one time she says, "Are you ever going to say no?" Or we actually got in a fight about it because my attitude wasn't where I should have been for, yeah, yay, let's go, right? Because I didn't want to go. And that's the honest truth. She said, "Let's go do this." And I said, "Yeah, okay, let's go." And it's like, wait, hold up. Because I know once I'm out there doing it, once I'm away from whatever is here, once I'm over here doing that with you, I will have a good time. I will have a beneficial time, and it will be good for both of us, and we will have fun. Because that has always happened in life. How long does the same 2x4 have to hit you upside the head before you understand that no matter what you're feeling at the moment, at the end of that time, the feeling will be totally different. You know it because it is every time. Okay, now, opposite of that's true. I have a shopping issue, right? I don't. I know people who do. Okay. I go and I spend all this money because at the moment I feel good. It makes me feel good at the moment. But then afterwards, I get so sad and depressed that I spent the money. It was money I shouldn't have spent. It's something that I didn't use. Okay, this is not me. This is a serious issue. And more than one person has it. I hear this over and over again. All right? The instant gratification of buying something new or having something new or going out and getting a new clothes or a new thing or a new toy or new whatever, and then never using it. And then being sorry you spent the money. If you know this in the beginning, and if you want to buy it in the beginning, but you know that after it's all done in a day or two, you'll be sad you did it, how many times do you have to go through that route before you can look at the outcome at the end before you do the action? How many things can you apply just what I said right now to? Okay. Every time I have another thing to tell you, but not here, not now, because it's not child appropriate. But every time it ends in divorce. Well, first it goes to marriage, and then it ends in divorce. So should that first event happen when I know this last event happens every time so far? How many times? All but one. 4 times in my life. The one time was for other issues. Fill in the blanks. You're adults. You're smart. Yeah, makes you wonder, right? Oh my God. We already got this one up, right? Let's get this down because we're done. Sorry, guys. Fairy Dust, you're awesome. Thank you. Sorry I didn't get to share this much. I absolutely agree 100%. No matter what life gives us, we have a choice to turn everything around in the positive attitude, even if you have to be humorous about things. That's right. PA, good morning. Good morning. I'm pissed off at the truckers this morning. Don't kill anybody, honey. I don't have bail money. Rock Butcher, good morning. Good morning. Everybody get your hashtag coffees and we're out of time. Fairy Dust, we always have a choice how we feel about it. Right? But we don't always have a choice in how we feel, but we have a choice in how we react to the feelings. That's right. It's the reaction is important. Okay. You are where you are at today, accumulation of your choices of how you chose to react. Nobody made you anything. My life is like this because he made me. She made me. My brother made me so mad. No. Why did you give anybody in the world that control? Even your husband. Even your wife. Why'd you give anybody that control to make you do anything? Take a step back and think about that. Why did you do that? There we go. He heard something outside. That's how you chose to react. Hey, that's enough, little guys. Hey, we're wrapping it up. Sorry. Thank you, Scotty. I tried. And hey, just because I pulled up a quote, does it mean it's true? Or does it mean I believe in it? Or does it mean it's all parts of it is great? Okay, we are going to go back to the one we did yesterday, tomorrow. I will not forget. And we're going to finish the last 2 sections of that because I think that was really important. Wise words help me. I am born and I will die. The rest is up to me. Blistering barnacles, that is so, so important. Okay. It's the in-between that counts. Blistering barnacles. It's the in-between that counts. Seriously. Okay. And again, nobody's at fault for you for anything you do. Okay. Your life is exactly where it's supposed to be, whether that's good or bad or whatever you feel about that. And that is a statement that people will often get upset at me about. Right? You're telling a little bit in the chat. Sharing it can be a good thing. It can help somebody else. Depression sucks. Have to stay busy to stave it off. Okay, that's how he deals with it. Good morning, it's Ian, man. Sorry I'm so far behind you guys, and we are so out of here. Venture, good morning. You're always here and always here. I have a tiki-talk implant in my brain. He does. He has a brain implant, folks. Tiki-talk. Not joking. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I know I'm going through stuff really quick now, but we're out of time. And that little girl who slept past the bus, I have to take her in. Oh, that can be truly, truly miserable, by the way. But then I know people who've been in menopause for 10 or 15 years. That can be truly, truly miserable too. Right? The easiest thing about giving birth is once your water breaks, it's over in 24 hours regardless. It's over. Clock starts ticking. Okay? It's over. 24 hours, it's done. One way or the other, it's done. That's how my mind manages childbirth pain. Right? 24 hours and it's done. I'm sorry I'm skipping through all this. You guys, please take the time. You probably already read it. It was going through. CM Family, Channel Adventures, good morning. Busby, good morning. I'm sorry if I missed you guys. What's going to happen? The bigger this channel gets, the harder this is going to be to get through all this stuff. But we'll keep trying. One day I will be in a wheelchair too. Yeah. Yep. He knows it's coming. The thought is sad, but I fight against that and enjoy the time I have. Enjoy it now, right? Don't dwell on that fact. That's where I'm at. Okay? Okay? I know where my disease, my condition, my genetic BS is going. I know exactly where it's going. Okay? I'm not in denial. Okay? I know where it's going. But do I dwell on that? Or do I try and, with whatever means I can, push that out and make this time so important? I have a dear friend who just got diagnosed with cancer, who has family and kids. Pancreatic cancer, not one of the easy ones. Like there's an easy cancer, right? But you know what I mean. So does he take these days before he gets to death and makes the worst of them? Or does he take them and make the best of them? Right? I know where my disease is going. I know where it will end up. I do not need to dwell on it, talk about it, or think about it. I need to think about these days up into that point. Right? And maybe before that day comes of the ultimate, I won't even be able to feed myself. Do you understand that? Okay? I will not be able to wipe my bottom eventually. I can count the joints that the arthritis is moving into. I know it. Do you know they don't even look at my joints anymore? Right? Hips giving me a real bad problem. Yeah, that's just your arthritis. I know this. Okay? I was having breathing problems. Get this, you know what it was? The buildup on my bones in my chest, where they are supposed to expand and contract as you breathe, is filling up with arthritis. The bones. Right? I don't dwell on that. I know where this disease is going. I want to make as many good days as I can. I want to raise my children. I want to see them all productive in their life. So I'm not going to dwell on that. And if I eat right and I take good care of myself and I keep focused and keep improving myself every day, it keeps me in the right mindset, right? Keeps my mind right. Okay. So I can make those days until that day comes. If that day ever comes, like I said, tomorrow I could be hit by a semi-truck. Done. Major stroke, major heart attack. Done. Even before that day comes. Right? Enjoy what you got because it's all you got today. But know that most of us will be able to wake up tomorrow and do it again. Do it again. And hopefully we'll be able to wake up tomorrow and do it again, do it again, do it again. Okay? We got to get going. We're done. Okay, hashtag. I feel sorry for people with major depression too. Okay? We got to go, guys. I'm really, really sorry. Hey, Magnet Mission, how are you? Good to have you here. Okay, here we go. We're going to do this. We got to go. I got to go. I got to work. Got to do life. Got to do this other part of life. This is why I keep it to an hour. We're 8:07. Kelly, bad person. Come on, you. Share. Oh, I have to push the share button. Holy cannoli. Now I know there's more than 13 here, and I'm going to bet you see your name too. I don't know why this keeps happening. Sometimes it's great. Oh, hey, Sherry. Yes. Here, look at, wait. Let me do this first. I want to talk to Sherry about something too. She was in labor. I was in labor one time since my 25th week until term. So you tell me about that one. Swiggler. Okay, guys. Sherry. Where does Sherry go? We got to go. Let me say this. Sherry, this is another thing. I was in labor for 38 hours. Once your water breaks, medically, they have to be done in 24 because mass infection can set in. So it's from the moment your water breaks, you only have about 24 hours and it's all done. Okay? Because then the baby gets a chance of having all kinds of infections from being in there too long. All right? At 25 weeks pregnant with the twins, I'm a big failure to regress. This should probably not be a surprise. I get to 3 centimeters and I get stuck. Okay? I was at 3 centimeters at 25 weeks. Every Friday I went in. The contractions looked great. Then they petered off, and then they start again and peter off, and then they start again and peter off. So at 25 weeks, I was having contractions, and I was at 3 centimeters dilated. The boys went all the way to term. It was 2 days before a scheduled C-section at week 40 that my water finally broke with Joseph. So I was in labor for months. Little cranky? Technically, yes, because every Friday I had to go in. Every Friday they say, you'll have this baby before Monday. They were all hyped up for the twins that were going to come super early, and everybody was super scared. And I chose not to be super sad. And I went home, and I had all kinds of contractions all the time, and it was painful, and it hurt, and I did a lot of laying on my left side, and my back just felt hot all the time. Okay. I had other kids to care for too, right? But because my water didn't break, we had more time. And every day that the babies could grow a little more was a good day. And every day they could develop a little more was a good day. But it got to be such a routine. Every Friday I went in for a stress test. Babies' hearts were great. Mine was great. Towards the end, mine wasn't as great. I think I was just very tired. Okay, my heart rate wasn't great. But 24 hours after your water breaks, standard operation is that baby's out one way or the other because of an infection. There's ladies who labor for days and days and days. So I don't even count that as part of being in labor, right? I count it from the second your water breaks. The other time, all that up to there, painful as it is and awful as it is, it can go on for months because it went on for months. But yeah, that wasn't very fun, was it? Not fun at all. We don't tell you guys these things because you'll never have kids. And a lot of people, they have kids once. Hi, Pile listener, and they never have another one. Yeah, not fun. And then there's those ladies who have these awesome, beautiful pregnancies and everything just heals up really quick and whatever. I love you guys. I hate you guys. I love you guys. I hate you guys. Hi, Anita. Okay, we got to go. I got to go do things. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, big star. Let's see. Finish second half. Where am I? This one. Finish second half. We're going to finish the second half. And thank you everybody who puts in their thoughts and their comments on it. Because remember, this is, when I'm talking, it's just my opinion, my life experience. I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist or anything like that. Okay. All I'm doing is sharing with you some of my life choices and some of my thoughts on the process. Okay. You guys have a good day. Have a positive day. Keep working towards the good. Work on yourself. You're not responsible for anybody else. Okay. Be someone's peace, not their problem. This morning, I was a whole house full of problems. My scale going to probably be put back? Probably. Okay. But then I have experience of growing up with teenagers, and I do pick my battles. A relationship means come together to make each other better, support each other, build each other Believe in each other. Be their peace, not their problem. Okay, I wish this with all of our relationships. And yes, there's tons of different levels of relationships, as much as there are tons of different levels of love. Love you guys. Gotta go. I'm late. Story of my life. See you tomorrow.